Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and, of course, Laysara, Summit Kingdom. And what a wonderful time for city builders. We now have Laysara, we have Against the Storm, we have Manor Lords, and pretty soon I am hoping that Foundation will bring a big update as well. And we have 4 different city builders with 4 different styles, but still cool at the same time. And I don't know how to split my time between all 4 of them. Still, for today, we are here with Laysara, and our first mission is to get 30 more houses at level 3. That shouldn't be too difficult, however, I do need to bring in a bunch of artisans, as we only have 2, and this is the only district which I'm running with at the moment, but I might have to bring an extra district here soon. For now, since I do have some extra food, we have 18 cheese here, but I definitely have a surplus, yeah, plus 6. We should be totally fine there. We have enough beer over here, and we still have plenty of goods to go around. So first of all, we'll upgrade these houses to level 2. I could even give them some enlightenment and bring them to level 3. And I should probably do that. I can do it very easily with a gong. And so let's start over here, since we do have a surplus of goods. Let's see, where could I place a gong that would be useful? We could do it here. I could do it on this side, and if I put down better roads, it's going to increase the range. I could have it over here, but I would still not be reaching all the houses. We still have 2 which are not in range. Well, we'll start there. And I guess I can put another one here. And finally one over here, maybe? Doesn't seem to be that effective. No, it actually is effective for a few of the houses. Let's see. We'll upgrade this first. Get them to level 3 and make sure that we have enough artisans. Let's see, how are we on goods? We still have a surplus there for cheese. Do we have a surplus for Tampa? Probably not. I think that 21 is the maximum. Let's see. We have 12 there, another 9 here, so that is 21. Thus, I will be needing more barley. And in a way, instead of using this one, I could use this one in order to send even more barley without having to be this close in. How do I want to do this? I can make a few more fields here. I can do it like this. However, this does not reach that area. We're 2 roads away, which means that we could go with a better road and that will be fine, right? Well, I thought I'd be right, but not yet. Let's try to put a row like this. Yeah, we need the entire area. Okay, that works. This works as well. Great. So that is more flour. And thus I can upgrade a few more of these houses, getting plenty of artisans, getting plenty of gold there. And I will go as far as we have goods. And that's about it. From here on out, I would be needing more cheese. Weirdly enough, not more ale. And not more textiles and goods. So even though we're upgrading these houses to level 3, they don't desire more goods, but they desire more food because there are more people. Very interesting how goods are per household, but food is not. And I think that is a really good idea for this game. Because when it comes to farming, you can definitely have infinite amount of resources, as long as you have enough production. But when it comes to goods, you are limited by the amount of resources that you have on the mountain. So you want to do a balance on goods, but you don't really want to do a balance on food. If you want more food, then more people, then you get more food. And that you'll have to plan it out. We're still short on butter lamps here. So let me put down another chain. I think I said that I'd be doing this before the episode, but I haven't. I'll be back in a second. I'm done with increasing the butter lamp production. We are even selling 9 of them at the moment, so that is getting us a pretty penny. An avalanche also happened. I missed this spot here, which got increased power from the snow caps. and thus we got hit in this area, not too badly. It only covered the baths, the food market, and this house right here. I already put down a snowplower just to clear the area up, but overall it's not really that important. It wasn't that powerful, so I don't need to worry for the moment. But let's work on getting a few more houses to level 3. And I am thinking that I'll probably want to keep going here. Now we need a bit more Zampa as well as cheese. That is totally fine with me. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I can put another cheesemaker here. And it would reach another one of these yak shacks. Good, we need a bit more Zampa as well. Or, do they want any other food? They would like some meat. They would like some fish, and they would like some butter tea. I am not producing butter tea at the moment, and it is quite a long chain. We will need to import salt as well for it. Well, unless we're getting a mission, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, we would need some salt for meat as well. And I guess we could be sending over some fish. I'm thinking of doing it somewhere here with another one of these yakos. I think I like the idea. Did I say before in the past that I can place down some fish? Yes, some fisherman shacks. That is great. I can have another one here. And 3 more here. And you know what? I'll do this right now. Just to make sure that we're having enough fish, because we want it transported to as many of our people as possible. So we're gonna do this. Let me remove this big road. And I will have another trading post here, or one of these yak posts. And we'll be sending all the fish over here. You need a better road in order to reach. That is okay, we'll do it. Good. We're losing money once again for some house relief, for missing workforce penalty, those are the yaks, and buried in snow compensation. That is okay. Let's first of all send the fish here. Yeah, with that in mind, we've stabilized our consumption further, where I have a 12 surplus of cheese right now. And since we're making 24 flour, but we're only supplying, or we only need 17.1, that is actually really good. This allows me to upgrade these houses, stabilize the economy quite well. And get a lot of artisans. Should I leave it here? There's more cheese to be had. There's plenty of fish to go around, but maybe we will bring in some lowlanders as well. How much would we need to upgrade these houses? If I bring them fish, we would be able to upgrade the lowlanders as well. Well, let us do that. Let's see, where are we on surplus? 22? That is great. Like, we can do so much here, but we also need a bunch of yaks. Let me upgrade these houses first. I can do, I think, one more for now. Good. We'll try to get that yak production back up. The yak production has been stabilized, and let's see what's next for us. Well, if we're stuck here, we might as well do something productive. Hey, we are being productive. Yes, but I mean in a big way. Start some serious production. I hope this won't go against our sustainable development goals. We have a good supply of both copper and gold veins here. We can produce ornaments. I don't expect anyone other than artisans will appreciate them though. So let's see, if we're taking a look at our population, artisan would definitely love some ornaments. Monks don't care about it, and lowlanders don't care about it either. So we're mostly focusing on artisans. We do have plenty of artisans, so the supply of these ornaments shouldn't be too difficult to establish and keep up. Look at the amount of gold that we're producing. Like, it's crazy. Let's see. For the snowplower, I guess we're going to disable the building just because it does have a decent consumption of lowlanders ENIACs. We can use that power in some other areas. So for ornaments, we need ornament foundry, which requires gold, requires coal, quite a bit of it, and a bunch of copper. Copper is easily obtainable. We have some gold up here, but we will have to protect these areas, right? Like, we could bring gold here. We have a copper mine here, so that makes it a whole lot easier to transport these goods, or a whole lot cheaper, not necessarily easier. And we can bring the coal around to where we need it, meaning that I'm producing a lot of wood in a different part of this map. Or, given that I have to protect myself from avalanches, I could put down a few trees here, although they wouldn't produce much at this area. But we definitely need the protection. So let's have a few trees like this. We'll just keep it like that. And I think the best place to put down this chain is over here. Let's see, if I drag a row like that, then I'm going to connect it up here. Great. And then I'm gonna drag a row like so. Then I'm gonna connect it with the road here. And finally, we'll drag a mine. Like this is connected to the road, and that's great. We'll have one of these posts here because we need to be distributing the copper around. As far as ornaments go, probably building a gold mine is a good idea. We could be minting some gold, but I really don't think that we need the gold for right now. I built more expensive roads here, so let's not waste that money on it. Good. For this gold, I'm thinking of maybe placing the card post here. Let's see, can I bring it there? No, I have to bring it closer. Yes. And I believe that from there I can distribute it over here to our ornaments post. How many do we want? I guess we're gonna need more than 8. That is probably the case, but we can supply 2 of them to begin with. So I think I'm going to try to do it. Just do it like that. And then we're gonna put down a coal producers. How much coal do we need? 4. We're producing 6 with a coal maker, right? 6, yes. And that means that I should also be putting down another one of these posts. I think we can do it like this. Put the coal in there. Double it even. And I need you to take wood from this area. There's still plenty of wood here for everybody. Thus, I'm gonna distribute it here. What else do we need? We need the gold. And let me see. Does this work? Yes. Great. Well, now we just need the copper. And there it is. Now we're producing ornaments. I'll put down a trading post. I shouldn't be putting it here. I think over here is decent. It's not a trading post. Oh no, it's incense, it's not ornaments. I guess we'll just distribute it to the people then. We're not gonna overproduce these goods because I don't know exactly how many we will need for our artisans, but I am imagining it's not gonna be a crazy amount. And I think we need to send it to a commodity. Yep. Commodity shop, look at that. We have 567 artisans just in this area without these houses on the edge. Great. Let's go next. I have to admit, what we have achieved here is pretty impressive despite the weather. Yes, a little frost won't stop us. I think other people should know about our heroic deeds. Our example will serve them as inspiration in these trying times. Great idea. Let's send them some lamps produced here. They'll be symbolic of what we can achieve. As long as we don't do it for free, I am on board. Good. Well, first of all, before we get entangled with anything else, I believe bringing in a few more yaks would also be a good idea. We only have 5 for right now, and I'm thinking getting some extras would be good. Here we don't have those large fields anymore. We're still distributing... Yeah, we're still distributing the barley, but there's all this hay here, which we do nothing with it. Or very little. Only these fields that are supplying these hay dryers. But that is it. And I am thinking now, if I was to activate it... If I am to activate it, it still wouldn't make this entire area. Let's see if I push it further away. We would need 4 spaces here? Yes, we would. Then what if I'm putting down a cart post like this? Okay, now these are connected and they do reach that barley farm. I want to put all the hay here. We're sending it there already, so we don't want necessarily to connect these together. But now we're gathering all the hay here. We'll have a surplus of 16. And with this surplus, we're gonna send it and place down a few more haymakers here. I believe that that is a great idea, right? We'll put down a few more haymakers on this side. And thus we can make a few more yak posts. I think that is a great idea. What was it? 16 in total, I believe. We had 16 hay. We need 8 per building. So to begin with, we're just gonna leave it at like this. Let's send the haze over here. These would use how many yaks? 3 carriers in total. I believe the best idea would be to put down one of these posts. Or maybe we'll leave space there. Yeah, we'll put it here. And instead of sending it to these farms, we're gonna send it to this post. That is going to make it cheaper for us to distribute it around, right? Because this one would take 5 carriers in total. So it's one less. It's not as efficient as I thought it would be. But it doesn't matter too much. But we can do this. Great. And now let's distribute more perfume here. Getting once again a bunch of yaks. We need more lowlanders. We need more monks as well. And before we start doing the butter lamps, let's start upgrading some of these houses. Okay, I think we're gonna hit the limit here and we'll once again need more honey. But I do want more people. We need more lowlanders all around. Good, we're doing it like that. Now we need more eggs. And we'll connect this area by a road. Drag it onwards. Even more eggs? No, it's good enough. And as far as honey goes, I guess I'll place down another building like that. You need access to something else, like a gong, a mandala, or an incense. Or you need access to a better road. Just like that. Good. Now we have enough lowlanders, we need to wait and gather a bit more money, and we need to start focusing on some extra monks. Given that we have a few level 1 monks here, I guess we can place even more houses around, and we might even want to start thinking about some extra buildings. Let me do this for now, right? we're gonna drag a road through this area. Now we need some extra eggs. Good. Let's connect this area with the road in the middle. Now we need even more eggs. Or we can give them a second type of food, which they do need at this time. We can supply them with fish, right? We are producing a lot of fish somewhere. And that was here, up here somewhere? No. In a higher area. I guess it's not on this side. No, it's over here. We have some surplus honey, which we can send over, or we can send these 13 fish here. Great. Not only that helped us, but it also allowed us to upgrade the houses. And let's also send the honey over. Great. So that is a great supply there. I think I would like to have some extra surplus. And thus, let's place down 2 more of these honey producers. The beekeepers. Sell 24 butter lamps in trading posts. So they want us to be selling more butter lamps, which means that we will need to increase this even further. Okay, I'm getting extra coal here because I'm sending it from this building directly. Okay, well, let me pause it, send it over here, and we'll have you send it over here. Just so I can get some extra buildings going. You get more utensils, you get a bit more coal, but you cannot reach it anymore. So I'll try to distribute some of this coal here and here. Great. More butter. Yes. Here it is. And then we'll send it to export. Okay, we're at 15 out of 24. The question is, how do we produce even more than that? Now we need even more coal. And it's not really a problem because we can produce more coal. We could produce more butter as well. We could get utensils, but we will need more space for these buildings. Right, I can have another butter maker here. I am trying to see where is the best way possible. Well, if I go around, should I be producing, like to make an, should I be making another chain somewhere else? It could also work. I don't really see it. Like I could make another production chain there or very close by. For now, let me just send the wood over here. Can't believe we've been using so much wood. Good, now you have a surplus of 3. If I draw another road through here, yeah, we could have more milk. And in a sense, I could supply it. Let's see, if I start building here, I could be placing down the butter makers like so. And send you here, send you here, send the coal down here. And with the utensils, unfortunately it doesn't reach that far. If I place you here, you wouldn't be able to reach up there. Unless I put down a better road. But since this trading building does not have to be this close, I can drag a road like this. I can put down the coal producers over here, right? And we can drag a road to connect it over here, which would shorten or make the road a bit more efficient. Yeah, I can do something like that. I'll be sending utensils there, and then we'll send them over here, and then I'll supply you on this side, and then I'll be sending goods here to trade. Okay, if we put down another building, we're golden. However, I do need to supply more wood here. And I don't think I have to go too far. If I place it here, we have a production of 3. We have a production of 4, actually. So let's place down 2 more of these foresters. And we would be very close to reaching that area. If I bring this building over here, we could supply it. And if I build a slightly longer road, a slightly better road, yeah, we would be able to get everything we want. Good. And now the final piece, the utensils, we have those as well. Now we need 1 extra. There it is. And now we will be, I guess I'll be selling it directly. And even on this one. Why transport it there when... No, there is a good idea to doing this and then send it over here, right? Because we're already transporting these goods. And at the end of the day, from here we also distribute it to our market and thus reducing the supply that we are exporting. But look at the amount of money that we are making now. 8,000 gold, we are filthy rich. The sound of coins building in our treasury really is music to my ears, but I hope it would warm me up too, even if only a little. There is one method of boosting the body's temperature we haven't tried yet. Ah, do you mean physical activity? Huh? No idea how that works. I mean butter tea. It's absolutely delicious, especially during cold days. Good, and now we need to make butter tea. So here we have our first production of butter. We have a surplus of 18, and over here we're gonna start building our butter lamb production. So what do we need for it? We need some herbs. We will need 3 herbs per hut, and thus we will definitely place down only 1 of these. I guess I should leave space. I should leave space for another one of these yak posts, and then we'll put these herbalists down like so that we can connect this area with another road, make the space extra efficient. And then I'm going to have one of these posts on this side because we will want to bring some of these herbs. Not only that, I want a secondary post here. The reason why is because I want to bring up here the butter, then we'll distribute it around as needed. No, I do not want to send it there, I want to send it here, good. And then we need to put down a trading post in order to be importing the salt that we need. And finally, let's start with 2 of these to begin with. Herbs to both of them, butter to both of them. And finally, we'll be needing another one of these card posts. I'll be placing here. And we will be importing the salt. Over here, let's start with 2. Send them over there. And with these goods, we'll be sending them over here. Now let's take a look at our lowlanders, because they will be needing upgrades and soon. They would really love some butter tea, so we'll start by providing it to them. Is it not here? No, it is at the market. Good. Their desire for certain goods have gone down, so we can upgrade a few more houses, get a few more lowlanders there. And we still have 6. Let's see, would you like some butter tea? You would love some butter tea. And since we do need some extra monks, why not upgrade this building a few more times, right? And then we'll supply them with butter tea. Great. We still have a surplus there. And I believe that by upgrading these monk houses, given the expansion of our goods, might even be getting closer there to having the amount of monks which we will need as soon as we place a temple up at the top. Right, this is pretty good to begin with. They do need more of these. Let's see. As far as butter goes, are we still holding a surplus? No. So that means that we need to be placing down some more of these. Let's have them like this. One, 2, and 3. We can supply a few more there, and then we'll supply a few more here. Great. We need more lowlanders. How further can I go with this market? It definitely expanded, and that is good. Now I need to be producing some more of this. I guess we can put down 2 of them from the start. I distribute these goods like so. Get some extra salt. I like when these production chains are very easy to admin. We'll have more herbs, and then we'll have more butter tea to explore. And look at that. If we upgrade one more house, we will be in a great position, but we also need a few more yaks. I fixed the yak problem, and at this moment I have a surplus of 15 butter teas, so I don't need to really wait and look for what houses I should be upgrading. I should just be looking at another one of our centers and send some goods there. For example, we could send it over here, which would be super efficient, or we could send it over here and we might even get some level 4 houses soon. Now, these people are not the most excited for butter tea, they would love meat. And I'm guessing that that is probably the better choice, but if I send goods over here to these houses, they will be super happy and there will be better supplied in order to provide us with even more people soon if I upgrade those houses. So with that in mind, let's take our surplus of butter tea and we'll send it all the way over here, which is a very long road. It's going to consume some yaks, but it's going to make our people happy. There we have it. 1,032 people being supplied with butter tea. Awesome. This butter tea is delicious indeed. Do you want to hear a fun fact? There are cultures out there with multiple words for snow. I can also think of quite a few alternatives like energy-sucking slush, annoying white mess, frozen chaos, cursed disgusting. Alright, that's enough. Oh man, at this point I cannot even talk to you normally anymore. True. Have 42 houses at level 4. Well, it's good that we have given our people services. And we are very close here to providing people with what they need to get level 4 houses, at least our artisans. Since I have a lot of money, yak races would consume 14 yaks and 18 artisans. Has a big upkeep and it's quite a large building, but it also has a really good range. So in this situation, for the very first time, I'm placing down some yak racers, which is cool. And let's see a level 4 house. Look at that, they get fountains. We need 42 of these houses. I wonder how far we can push this. Okay, we need more Tsampa here. If I go further, do we need any other goods? Like, I am curious. I think we could bring in... You know what I could do? instead of trying to supply more people there with Sampa at this moment, let's try to send them over some buttermilk as well. Do I still have some? Yeah, we have another 7. That probably isn't enough, but I'm still going to try. Yeah, we need 19 butter tea. Not buttermilk, butter tea. Did I say buttermilk till now? I probably did, didn't I? So with this in mind, let's try to put another row like so. Now we have more. We have a surplus of 23 buttermilk. Butter tea. Maybe one day I'll try it out and I'll remember it for sure. Let's see. Okay, nice on supply there. Let's go and upgrade our houses. Nice. Look at that. Look at the amount of people that we're having. We ran low on yaks. But for this area, what else would they like? Incense, a gong, a yak guardian. Which one do we want first? A yak guardian is easy to place down. Gongs are quite efficient as well, space-wise and resource-wise, so we can put down a few more as well. And that's it. So let me drag a road through here, trying to reach a few extra people using the Yak Guardian. And then what? Either baths or incense. Let me take a look here at incense. For incense, I have the goods to produce a lot of it. Although we need more yaks. The incense distributor is not as efficient. We can have a few buildings down like that. Let's see, where are we first of all producing incense? Because I know I have some goods here. Yes, I do. We're already sending everything away. I will want to be sending some of these down here. And we are slightly short because we were also exporting it. Very close to bankruptcy, but I'm done creating another one of these hay producer centers, I guess. And over on this side, I decided to use this very small space in order to be putting down 2 more Yak Utopias. As you can see here, I have plenty of it going on, and I can supply 3 more perfumes here to get a bunch more yaks, but for the moment I decided against it. Actually, I can even disable it for now until it is needed. But while we're waiting to gather some cash, let's go forward to the final project. Well, I think this is it. We're ready. Let's start raising a summit temple. Can't we build something more practical? Like, for example, a huge heat generator for the whole city? Hey, that doesn't sound bad. We could build our houses around it. Make sure every household is nice and warm. Yeah, that is a nice reference to Frostpunk, right? Hey, it's not the never-ending frost we're trying to fix here. Remember, cold and other physical sensations are only minor obstacles. We have to get to the attention of the spirits so they can help us with our main problem, the mist. So, what do we need? Well, we need to build lift stations, and then we need to provide them with ornamented cedar. We can produce those. Butter tea, we have plenty of that. And textiles. I believe we need to increase the production for that. Let's start first of all by going to the next research level. So we need 6 points. Do we need 8 points for ornamented cedar production? Yes, we do. So because of that, we will need another one of these monasteries, or instead of 1 monastery, we could supply more cedar here. And I believe we can do that by only importing some extra goods. Let's see, it's over here, right? Yes. And what did we need? We needed some extra dye. There it is. Now we're getting an extra level of knowledge. Let's see if any of our people need any type of goods. No. Good, that is great. Great news. So with this in mind, we can already build some lift stations. But we need 2 more levels of knowledge, and we can do that by 2 means. And I think the cheapest way to go forward would be to put down 2 academies. It's going to consume 165 gold and 48 monks, but it would require us more monks to put down monasteries, plus a bunch of goods. So getting 2 academies here is actually even providing more of our monks with access to learning, and that is really good. We'll do one there. And we'll let time fly just because our people might need some extra goods when they get to the next level of knowledge. Nope, we're still good. Do any of you need enlightenment from a temple? You do not. Well, then in the end, as long as we supply these areas with monks, then it doesn't really matter how we go forward. But we do need more monks, and we will need a lot more once we start climbing up here. So let's see. For these houses, we're further away from upgrading them to level 4, and thus it's probably best to start focusing on these ones. We'll have a mandala over there. Can have another mandala over here. And then what else would you like? Probably a Yacht Guardian would be the best way forward, rather than incense. Just because we do have the goods for it. Right? And if we place it down like so, then all of a sudden we can bring plenty of monks. And I can even put down another one of these monasteries here. You know, not the prettiest sight in the world. But as long as it's providing us with the goods that we need, then we shouldn't care too much for it, right? There we go, level 8 of knowledge. Let's start thinking about how we make some ornated cedar, or ornamented cedar. 26 monks. Okay, so we do need more monks. Some yaks, we have plenty of those. Upkeep, plenty of money to go around. We need more dyes, we need more cedar. But this is going to be very easy, and we can even start doing it here. I guess the only thing which I'm looking at is the ornaments, and let's see how much of an extra ornament we have. Yeah, we are providing them with the ornaments. Good. So let's see how far away are we from that. You go here, you go down here, and in the ornament section we have a surplus of 4, and it shouldn't be too difficult to get more, from what I can tell. And how many do we need? 4 per each? Yes, and we need... No, we need 12. That means we need 24 of these to fully supply it. Okay. So if we're producing 8... That's with the 4 that we have there, that is 20. Yes, we need 3 of them. We're not making enough coal at the moment to do this. What else do we need? So we need to bring in some extra gold. And this is not enough gold for 3 of them, but we can build another gold mine here. We need a better road. Or, let's see, if I move it here, we're still transporting it, no problem, right? Yes. Great. And I guess I'll send one cart each to this area. Then we need more copper as well. Be distributed over here. Okay, so we need 6 more copper. That means we need 2 more mines. We have one mine here that we can send over. Do we still have the space to place this mine? I don't think we do. No. Okay, we have to look for another area without disrupting too much. Where else did we have some copper? There's one copper mine here. There are 2 more copper mines there. Well, perfect. Let's connect it. I'm not sure what is the shortest path, but we'll connect it there. We'll be connected on this side as well. We'll be dragging some roads along the way. And we want another one over here. Great. Then we'll have these 2 mines like so. Connected by road. We need a yak post. And now we have enough copper to be sending around. Great. Could I connect it over here as well? Is this something that we can do? No. So I can connect it here and here, but that will be the limit. It's not gonna reach this other side in any way. We'll have to go all around. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we need it, so we'll be consuming our resources. Great. Let's send the ornaments here, make sure those are connected, but we need now to get a bunch of coal. And in order to get enough coal for 3 of this, we need 2 more. I'll be placing them down here. Now we should probably just start making some wood here, rather than trying to go around to some other area to do so. Right, let's do something like this. Still leave space. And then I'm going to be placing down one of these cart posts. Can they reach it? They cannot. But if I bring it here, they should be able to do so. Let's put down a slightly better road. Let's see, is this enough for 2 of them? Nope. There it is. And then we'll send it here to the cart post, and now we're fully supplied. We have enough ornaments. Good. So first step is done. We're gonna wait until our production goes up again. Where do we have a lift station? We have a lift station here. I am thinking that what I'll be doing is that I'll connect to this lift station. So I'll be making the production for the ornamented cedar here. How do we do that? Well, we go here. We know we have our ornaments. We will need to import some dye. And we need 4. So we need 2 of these. We will need 2 of these. And then we're going to need 2 of the cedar, or what is it? Cedar groves. Okay. We need a lot of monks in order to do this. And thus we need to start thinking about upgrading a few more monk houses. The great thing about it all is that we have the potential to bring plenty of monks around. There it is. What do we need more of? Fish? Well, we could probably bring that soon. Right, we can increase production on this side and send some of the goods over there. Let me show you. We'll do that, we'll do this, and we'll do that. Connect it, connect this through a road. Go with a cart post, I guess. Would the cart post work? Or maybe something like this. Something like that? No, we don't need this. Good. Let's end it here. Let's see if we can make it work. So if I send you here now, yep, we're supplying fish very easily. On this area, I guess we can't do any more monks there. But we can probably put down a few more houses here and people would still be happy. Good. I'll have a few more houses like this. Good. I think we're gonna need even more monks later on, but for now that should be fine. And I will enable this building. And also I'll be saying that I want some extra perfume. There it is. So once again, we are now back in the positive. We need a few more lowlanders. But first things first, let's take care of this by putting down a trading center here. And we'll be importing dyes. We'll be sending them over here. Not like that. Reset state, yes, I want reset state. We're gonna go dyes, we're gonna go here, we're gonna distribute it. What do we need? 2. So we're going to import 4 of these. And with what we are making, plus the distribution of ornaments from here. There we go. That's where the goods are, and with another cart post here and a slightly better road, I should now be able to send the goods here, right? Perfect. Good. 1 down, 1 to go. With the production of the ornamented cedar completed, I also expanded on the production of this butter tea. Because we will need a lot more. We are at plus 29 right now, and that won't last us for too long. Let's see the avalanche. Okay, we're fully protected on that side, so we're all good. But I am not sure that that supply will last for long. I do want to bring more people in just to make sure that we're increasing our revenue there. And we will definitely need more yaks, as we're gonna need 20 textiles, quite a large number. But we shall see how quickly we can make that, we can get that production going. For right now, I would like to bring a bit more Tsampa on this part, so I can upgrade these houses without much of a worry. Especially as we're not doing too great on gold for right now. So I'm going to add this over here. right? This should be more than enough, I am thinking, for the moment, at least for the supply that we need. Yeah, look at that. The requirements went down significantly. We'll call in a few more people, especially because we will be needing them as we are going to build higher and higher. Good. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll gather all the money that we can. I've already put down another post here. Another one of these lift station bases because I would like to transport the goods through here all the way to the top. I think we'll need a bunch more monks as well. So let's start connecting it and let's see how we're going to be, where we are going to be at once we reach the top. I guess I could also build, and let's do it now. I could build this gold mine here, and we should bring in some extra cash, just because of the high requirements which we will have very soon, right? In golds and upkeep and all that. So with this in mind, I believe we need 2 gold for each mint. Yes. That's 240 gold in total. We have plenty of artisan there, but as you see, the yak production has gone down significantly as well. Let's start putting this. We're gonna start building it on this side, and then we're gonna build it from the other side as well. This, right? Yes. Okay. I believe we can connect it here as well. Good. Only 5 monks away, that is not too bad. I really thought that we would require more, but I placed a few more houses here beforehand, and we can bring in a few more monks over here. Let's take a look. I'm thinking on this side I will quickly build another one of these yak utopias, because as soon as I'm going to put down some of those textile makers, yeah, this yak production will go down significantly. And we will also need some extra yaks in order to transport the goods at the top. So with that in mind, let's make sure that we have another one of these production chains going here. I will be importing perfumes, right? 3 perfumes there. We're making enough money to not worry. And I believe we have a bit more hay that we could transport around. Let's see. Here, we don't have any. Yes, there is some hay here. Can I connect to this area anywhere? Not here, so it will have to go around. Okay, well, that is fine. Let's transport the goods here, and then we have 88 yaks to go forward with. I will be quickly gathering some extra cash. Have 120 citizens living in enclosed within monastery walls. Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. So now we're sending this here. I'll probably be sending the water tea up here as well. We can't put down 3 of these stations, unfortunately, at this moment. And what I want is to transport a bunch of textiles. Now, on one hand, I was thinking about all the wool that I have somewhere over here. Like, where is... Let's see, where was my wool production? Like, for example, I can take it from here, and I could be transporting it forward. This is one. How much would we need for the textiles? Let's take a quick look. So 4 of these would make 4 textiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we would need. And I guess I could place down, if I can place down 5 textiles here. Actually, no. Let's get this going like this. So we're gonna provide the wool over here. We're gonna put the maximum amount of wool there. And then we're gonna transport it. What do they need? More eggs? Sure. Let's have some egg chicken farms here. And I am going to transport the wool over here. I think that that is the greatest or the best idea that we can have. Because there's enough space here to place 5 of these buildings. Guess I would have to transport the goods all across the map then. But at this point we don't care about that anymore, do we? I don't think we do. So with this in mind, let's make sure that we're providing everybody, or we will be exporting all of the wool, all of the textiles there. I think I need a bit more coffee. And we're gonna take the wool from here. We're gonna send it over here. And then we'll distribute it to all of these places. And finally, let me send these goods over, all the way over. How many eggs do you think we are going to consume? Oh, not that many. Okay, send the textiles. I guess I should also let some time pass. I should be bringing a few more monks here. Just like that, make sure that we're in the positive, make the maximum amount of money. And finally, as soon as we're sending this at the top, I'm guessing it's mission completed, but I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Weather breakdown, yeah, sure. And there we go! Another beautiful temple has been completed. And I really love that the design of these temples is different at the top. We've made it! That wasn't easy at all. Good job, everyone! Can we please leave this place now? That was a great test of our skills and dedication. We should celebrate that. But to be honest, I will be gladly moving on. I'll miss ice baths. That was really cool. I think we can find the beach somewhere around. There it is. Once again, we have completed another mission. This is a beautiful game. This is a great game. It's really fun to play. I like how each scenario has their own, basically their own balance and their own strengths and their own requirements for the people, which I believe is a great system. When I'm thinking about games like Pharaoh or Caesar, there was definitely a fun part to constructing those cities and balancing the resources out and everything else. However, one of the big problems with newer games trying to follow that old model is those games are still cool. People still love them, especially people who have played them when they were younger, right? People who have grown up with them. And they will always return to those because there's also a nostalgia factor to the entire system. So they're not really looking at newer games to copy the exact same system that we've seen before. And with Laysara here, they are innovating on old systems and putting their own spin on it, and I think they've done really well with that. I can't praise it enough. I think I've praised it at the end of each episode, but I really think that they deserve the praise, and I believe that you should buy the game. Really, I don't think I say this often, especially lately, but buy the game, whether now or in early or after early access, whenever you decide to do so. Try it out, give it a go, and I don't see how you'll regret it. If you like those old Sierra games, you will not regret playing this one. So, with this in mind, I thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode whenever I think we're gonna take a short break to Laysara, and I am going to work on a more edited version to have a faster pace gameplay through each and every map, because up to this point we've already seen how we put down the basic buildings, and I don't think that we need to see that every time. With this in mind, thank you once again for all the support and for watching, and until next time, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.